Did we short rest, or we were going to short rest?
We
We're gonna short rest.
did not.
Well, but we have not.
Just in case there's any shenanigans that might pop up.
Yeah, I wrote down no short rest. Really capital letters, underlined and circled. However, you guys did make your way out of the dense forest into the opening of the Otter Falls. Ishnu nuked several goblins, and a couple of the other stragglers got taken out before a giant thing, bull eagle bird, came, swooped in, and attacked you guys. Man, bird, eventually, take it down. Taking it down, you guys through some ingenuity, ingenuity. Yep. Using them brains, you guys made your way down into the depths of the Otter Falls, finding no dead otters at the bottom. However, the eagle bird bull washed up upon the shore, in which Grin had definitely investigated it.
Nudity.
Ingenuity. What word am I thinking of?
Ingenuity.
Ingenuity. Ingenuity. Found upon the neck a tattoo.
A tattoo?
And that is where we ended last session, with Grin finding a tattoo. So Grin, as you investigate this tattoo, it is more of a branding, and you see a very recognizable circular pattern of like a maze. It's like a maze.
Is there also a number? The others had numbers, right?
There is a number. It's the Roman numeral of 4.
We had a journal somewhere, right, that had all the numbers
I
and
lost it.
notes.
I lost it in my hard drives.
Oh, I can actually hold on, because you did discover that. So hold on. Hold on. I have to pull up my villains. Not that he's a villain, but he's definitely a villain.
You're the true hero of this story.
It's actually Barrick. So let's see here. 1 was a failure. You found, one was a failure, and you found. Oh, and you know that because it was you found it in a grave that was etched that says, "I have failed you, but never again." And then 2 also was found in a grave, and it said, "I succeeded, but it did not obey." You killed a harpy with a 3 on it. 5. I'm trying to remember what you actually know about.
We found a journal, right, that talked about the numbers?
Yes, but I have the unscripted journal, so I'm trying to remember what you know.
Did you read us the whole thing?
No.
Oh,
I know. So you know that 4, 5, 6, 7 were all successes. They were marked as successes. 6 was a minotaur. It distinctively described a morphing of a minotaur.
Well, we met that one.
You did.
Did we kill it, or did it get away?
No, you did kill it, and I even have marked killed. Question mark? No, I just have it killed. 7 was a oversized wolf warg of sorts. Excuse me. And 8 was the was marked as a failure as well, and that was the branding that Cecil Jefferson had on his neck that you met in I forget, but that NPC that we all loved, who had a thing with the Queen, whatever his name was.
Yeah, the
It'll hit me in a
sheriff.
minute. Good old Sheriff Dewey.
We didn't know anything about number 5.
Notations of a amalgamation, malformed arm. It notates that it was successful, but not as successful as others, just like mutations. Malformed arms and crazy underlined. 9 was some sort of notation of a owlbear. It doesn't go into too much details. And 10, there isn't any notes other than that was the brand on just the tip.
Focus Comstock.
There you go. There's your recap. Oh, Dane, what are you eating?
Frozen Bran Crunch.
Oh, okay.
My favorite.
That's good. It's very healthy. Good job.
ABS, man. Always be snacking.
Amazing.
I thought the Raisin Bran was for like always be shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
keep you
Good
regular. Regular. So yes, that's what you knew from the journal. So yes, you uncovered that this beast had a branding, and the feathers, well, actually, it would be around the bull neck. The skin was etched with what did I say, number 4? Yeah.
Did we get a short rest in? Is that a thing that has happened, or we are
No.
Okay.
Nope. Yeah, and I think it was you, Melander, that noticed that there's like a pulsating energy coming from the falls itself, and that's
Right.
where we ended.
Can I see that map, though?
Oh, hell yeah. Also, if you notice anything, don't metagame, you turds. But I'm hoping that there's some lights. I need everyone to roll a perception check except for Smirk, because he's not. He was looking at that bullbard. Bullbard. Good start. Yep, good. It's good. Yes, good. Okay. So there's definitely, to recap, there's like bioluminescent plants down here that seem to like pulsate ever so slightly. They seem to move a little bit. There is a slight breeze, of course, from not only the falls, but the water itself seems to be flowing. Technically, this is a northerly direction, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it's south because it's easier that way. In a southerly direction because it's easier to remember. But yeah, that's all you kind of notice. It is pitch black down here, other than the light underneath. So those of you without dark vision may have some difficulties, though jumping around. I think, Smirk, are you the only one without dark vision?
I don't think I have dark vision.
Yeah, Ishnu doesn't either. So
Probably
keep
not
that in
Al.
mind as you're moving.
How's a half elf?
Yeah, Al has dark vision.
Oh, what is that?
Half elf.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Look at her ears.
We don't see race.
That's true. There are giant ears there.
Whoa.
Wow, she's not here to defend herself. So yeah, keep that in mind. But there are, like, you can see the actual plants. You're gonna light your lantern hoodie. I can do that. I'm gonna do that. Hold on. I'm gonna go to this program and I'm gonna say, hey dog. He's lighting a lantern hood.
It's still just human.
He is, yes. Lantern. There you go, Smirk. That should. So Smirk kind of screws around for a little bit. God damn it! And then it lights. Actually, with that, hold on. I actually know this. We'll try to look at the perception share. Ishnu, Melandra. Nope. Looking at the wrong thing. Smirk and Savathris, you do notice that the plants south, following the water, when the lantern kind of illuminates, the shadows seem to move quickly and then kind of simmer back down.
Simmer down now.
Simmer down.
Maybe it'd be prudent to rest in this alcove. It seems
fair,
defensible enough. Anything getting to us would have to go through this stream.
This alcove?
Is this water? Yes. Is this water deep enough that it might be considered difficult terrain?
In the deepest parts, yes. It is a quick moving river. And having just kind of swummeted through it, you know that it's it definitely would take some effort if you were to like cross it or go against it. Right now, the waterfall and the current kind of swept you to that side.
This is as defensible a position as we will find. For the moment, I expect.
We've only been awake for like 2 hours, right? Okay.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, technically, you've been. No, that's right. Yeah, because you slept in the forest. Yeah.
Yeah.
We took a long rest.
So we can't use our pocket campsite for protection.
Pocket campsite. No, I think it's once every 24 hours.
Once every 12 hours. Okay.
I don't actually. I am hurt, but otherwise I'm okay. We wanted
I'm
to keep
also
going.
okay.
I don't know that waiting an hour will be to our detriment at all.
That is true.
I could use a few moments to recover my energies.
Melandra too, I expect.
Oh yeah, get those spell slots.
What?
As you guys are talking, the bullbird has been slowly like being picked up by the current and is moving downstream.
Oh, do we need that for anything?
Do you want bullhorns?
Well, we should I'm gonna try to. If I notice it, I'm gonna grab it and drag it out. Because I don't want to lure anyone downstream.
Roll just like a dexterity check. Acrobatics or athletics, your choice. I guess one's a strength, but you get my point. Yeah, you can kind of definitely kind of grab it as it starts to maneuver. It's pretty hefty. It is being pulled, so you have a grip on it, but it's starting to pull you along.
We should not let this go downstream and warn people.
Oh, that is a good point. I will help her get it onto the shore.
Yeah, as you kind of announce that, even like Philgus is like, "Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea." And you know, with the rest of you aiding, it takes a moment or two, and there's a moment where you think it's going to pull you in with the current, but you do heft it onto the river.
Oh, good tonight.
Get them all out of the way, maybe.
That would suck if we're like, let's take a short rest, and then the corpse washes up downstream.
You are you're the party leader.
So yes, there is now a big giant corpse. It is blocking the view south, but not completely. Like you can kind of hide behind it if you wanted, or if you're gonna keep watch, you are gonna have to kind of stand behind it. It is a large beast.
Looks like perfect cover.
Yeah, we use that as a blockade. Clean out the river. Take a little short rest.
I will situate. I will be back in here, I think, and I will situate my. I don't have control over my.
Oh, that's why we did it this way. I remember now. Un momento, por favor. Savathers in shadow.
Oh right, you did it just as like a token. Yeah, so I'm gonna position it like right in front, and I
Okay.
will use my Echo avatar to look through my Echo's eyes. So I will take watch. Basically, I will while we're taking our short rest, I will post watch, just like staring through the Echo's eyes.
Savathers, what do your Echo's eyes see? Excellent. Okay. We'll have you roll a perception check. Is everyone else kind of hunkering back in the alcove at least?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna move you a little bit. All right. Move out. All right. Roll your perception check, Savathras. And then, are you guys attempting to be quieter, or are you? I don't want to tell you what you're doing during this hour of short resting.
Sing loudly the whole time. Nothing but chilling. Silently.
Play that sham.
Yeah, go ahead and just everyone roll a. Wow, I almost said visibility check. That thing that you're rolling right now, stealth. Thank you. Oh my god. Hi, Louie.
They'll check for our short rest. See how loud you are while you rest.
Hey, Big Luke.
It's so like I don't give a shit. Yeah, okay. So relatively quiet, especially amongst the babbling, and by babbling I mean more of a raging rapids kind of roaring past you. So, Savantha's looking around. You do see a little bit of movement, and they're like dancing lights that kind of move south of you, amongst the foliage. I don't think I can do this without doing this. Damn it.
I'm metagaming.
I don't know if it actually works. Anyways, you see some movement. South of you. And they're just kind of like globulars of light that are kind of moving. They don't move too often, but during that whole hour, they do kind of move about the cabin. And they are definitely south of you. You also notice that there seems to be some sort of like rocky ledge across the river that, though it's not steep, it probably would take a little bit of time to like climb up, maybe 5-10 feet. It seems to be pretty steep embankment, but then there seems to be an opening that direction. There is, only judging by sound alone, it seems like the water almost drops off at the end, like a second cliff near the end. Could also explain the rapid river. And then there seems to be some sort of opening over in that side. It's hard to tell if it's just like another little pocket or if it's like another part of the cave. But there seems to be like 3 directions. But other than that, you guys do take a short rest without too much of issue, other than Savathar's noticing some movement.
Too much Ishnu.
Oh,
Never too much
smart.
Ishnu.
That sucks.
I'm rolling crap too.
Get him out of the way.
Oh, this is terrible.
I had to get rid of 19 points of damage, and I used half my hit dice.
Yeah. I used 5 as well. Alright, what else are we using for?
Yeah, come on.
True enough.
Yeah, I don't think we take more than 1 short rest anyway, per long rest.
I thought it would be cool if there was some kind of like feats or something to let you use your hit dice for other stuff.
Yes. I always think it's like a resource that isn't used very well.
Then it makes you think, are we short resting as much as we should be?
Yeah, that's right, Dane. Are you doing it well enough? That's right.
Don't blame the system. Ask yourself the question.
I have thoughts about it. I'll talk to you guys about it later.
The short rest is a minimum of what, hour?
It's an hour, yeah. quiet contemplation conversations, possibly a little snacking. But yeah, the hour passes relatively without notice. I will say, no, relatively without notice.
No, I won't say.
I have seen globules, I announced softly to my companions. Something is moving beyond. Globules, Smirk. Globules. Is this not, am I saying it wrong?
Keep your yules to yourself. No,
Globules.
lobbing them everywhere.
Is this something from the Shadow Realm?
I do not know. It may be.
It's probably engine nudity.
Alright, let's go kill Gideon.
Yes.
Should I scout ahead?
That is not. That's a good idea.
To the opening? Is this the opening?
That is an opening. I do not know what is that.
Yeah,
There
that is an opening.
There are two openings. One across the stream, which is a fast-moving stream.
Yeah,
That is the direction I think I saw things moving.
I would also say, I don't know if this is going to help, it seems to be like the river slows in this area. You would have noticed that while you were resting. It's like where the one fall ends, and then it kind of lollygags for a moment, and then it's picked up by the next. So there is a distinctive like lull before it picks back up.
It is much more affordable right here.
How wide is it? I guess I could measure it, huh?
About 20 feet.
Boy up here.
10 feet.
Yes, if we were to forward, it is right here.
We can jump 10 feet.
Sure. There is a passage on this side further ahead, which may be worth scouting, just so we are not
How about
moving
check that
danger
out
behind
first?
us.
Let me roll my stealth.
Hey, Philgus,
Yeah?
you sit next to me.
I'm sick next to you? I'm not.
Stick.
I'm a little nervous, but stick. Okay.
Close to me.
Sure.
I want you within, like,
Sure.
arm's reach of me at all times.
Sure. He's creepily behind you. Smirk.
No, next to me.
Okay. Next. I'm sorry. I got distracted.
Next
There is
or
a
in
bird right here. I'll just stand here. Smirk, are you hooding thy lantern?
Oh, I will extinguish my. Actually, I'll give my hooded lantern to Sabath.
No, I don't need this.
Let's hook it to your belt.
I'm not wearing a belt. I'm just kidding. I probably am wearing a belt.
All right,
doesn't
hold on.
know?
Let me do a
It's
little.
not for you.
Savathos just holds up his pants with his monstrous thighs.
I am going to, as an action, give my teammates the Eyes of Night for the next hour.
Oh, there we go.
So you have Dark Vision 300.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just shut it off.
Just shut it off. Shut it off. Who cares? Just shut it off.
But then give me that dark vision.
Behavior. I won't give you them dark vision. Token vision. I want to give you dark vision. Did I give it to you?
I don't
Does
know.
it
My
look
lantern's
different?
still on.
God damn it. I mean, of course it is. Let me just. Oh, I know why. Okay, hold on. Trying something new. Alright, so we're gonna token light. I want you to go away. Then I want to give you dark vision. And
go.
Melander, you're the only other one that needs dark vision?
I need dark vision.
Oh, shit.
I have dark vision 60,
There you
but
go.
if you want to give me dark vision 300, that would be
Oh,
sweet.
dark vision 300! Oh,
Yeah.
it's 300.
This is
Damn.
superior dark vision.
Damn.
Eyes of Night is pretty cool.
I can see forever.
Near fall is 300.
See for my
Yeah, I can
Jesus.
see
All right.
everything.
Okay, that fixes that one. Fixes that one. That one. That one. This one. That one. Okay, I think everyone is now in dark vision 300 feet. Probably. No, I
Allegedly.
can't see anything. Allegedly. Okay. Smirk, you rolled a 15. Okay.
Yep.
I see that's where you want to go. Good.
That's right.
Okay. So Smirk, As you creep and crawl through, they are luscious vegetation. Bless you, or cough. Luscious vegetation. But you do notice that as you're walking past, they kind of like bloom ever so slightly and give like a little bit of a glow, and then like, you know, unbloom, bloom unbloom, not wilt. The
You're
opposite
gonna
of
be
blooming.
a pod person.
So they almost like light the way as you walk past. You do, as you get up to about here, you kick what seems to be like a little mushroom, and it gives off like a roll a dexterity saving throw.
Hope it's not a shrieker.
Okay, cool. As you step on it, you instinctually start to cough. It kind of wafts up into your lungs, and you're that's what you sound like. You take 3 points of poison damage as you kind of start to cough a little bit, and you do hear from this direction a rustling noise. What do you do? Roll a stealth check at disadvantage. Okay. Perception. Oh, I hate how they do this. What is the perception actual check?
Like wisdom?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. So, as you're like Homer Simpson hiding into the brush, you hear a whoosh, and this vine-like whip reaches out at you and wraps around your ankle and starts to pull you close. What do you do? You guys hear from south of the tunnel say, "Help!" As you do also hear the crack of the vine. You cut with your dagger. Yeah, and very quickly it deftly kind of cut it as you're getting pulled. I'll say you can't attempt to hide anymore, but you can use your movement. With a help, Grin comes charging back through. Melander, you see him kind of deftly diving towards you guys. Melander, looking out, you do see that there is what looks to be actually, you would hear like a screech, and then like a tentacle get pulled back into like a brush that's near yonder down here. And there is a glowing orb that seems to be like hovering in that direction.
Abe?
Yes.
While he was searching ahead, I was mostly watching Philgus to see if I can get an insightful gauge on how he's doing.
Roll your insightful gaze.
May I? I thought you did. I thought you typed squirts, plants, deadly plants. So deadly it made you squirt. 23 insight.
Okay. So as Smirk comes running back, there's definitely a rustling from south, but nothing seems to be moving out at you. Melinda, you can't really get a beat, even with your newfound dark vision. Yeah, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna slash my hand open and charge.
I feel like it would just be easier if you guys rolled initiative. So go ahead and roll initiative. Initiative! Oh shit, I hit a button and buttons happened. Did I do it for everyone or just my NPCs? See, Andy. Okay, yeah, I think I just rolled it for my NPCs. Good. Not that there's NPCs. Alright, so Smirk, you are up. Having just run back, turning around a little out of breath, a little concerned. What do you do? You know what? Roll a perception check at disadvantage since you were like running away. We'll see. We'll see what you see. I will tell you that that vine was very thick. Wow. As you were cutting it free, you do see what you could only describe as like a very poisonous looking plant, but you could have sworn you saw several vines wrapped around otters. Yep.
The Ottergrave Falls.
They definitely don't look to be alive.
Where do they come from? Why are they here? Why are they dead? There's so many questions.
I don't want to play anymore. Where's Andy's red stop check when you need it? But yeah, it definitely seemed to be some kind of massive vines that were holding several non-living otters.
Are they like river otters or sea otters? How big are they?
I don't know. How big is a river otter?
Well, river otters are little. Sea otters are like big.
I'm picturing them big otters. Like human-size sea otters.
Well, that's really big.
Wow.
Yep. A big otter.
Big otter.
Hey, big otter.
Whoa, big otter. So yes, you did get a look at some kind of plant-like entity that was terrifying. Oversized river otters, yes. Shoot it. All right, roll. You know what? Just because it's gonna be. Can you guys see them in the initiative tracker?
Yes.
Okay.
But not on the map.
Okay, good. So you're gonna roll a disadvantage since you have an idea of where it is, but you don't actually have a beat on it yet. Unless you have your advantage, in which case you would roll it single, but I don't think... Okay, never mind. Do it. Do it. Oh yeah, that'll hit. That'll hit. That's so good. Smirk kind of scrambles back. He spins around and pew! Shoots a bolt into the bushes, and you hear and the bush itself kind of rattles a little bit, and you see it kind of like move and shimmy closer to the river. That is Plantoid 1. Which one is Plantoid 1? Damn it!
Spoilers.
Okay, Plantoid 1. Good. I guess it just identifies all of them. Fine, I don't give a shit. Plantoid 1. With otters. Okay, Cool. You do anything else? Cool. Alright, Filgus is like, hold on, I'm at your side. What are we shooting at? And he's just gonna like rip a bolt at disadvantage in that direction. Because he does not see it. Okay, with a clink, a bolt just kind of skimmers down. And he kind of looks at you, Melandra, like, eh? Okay, I'll be here. Savathris, you're up.
Savathris will draw his flail, and as I would like to move forward to there. Excuse me. As I'm passing people, I will be saying, the last time we faced him, he had different types of plant people that had vines and shot spikes at us. Remember? Be wary. And I have 10 more feet of movement. I will, if I need to, spend a reaction to look for... Actually, did I see that he was shooting a bolt? They were both shooting bolts into this bush?
They did, yeah. You would have. That all kind of happened as you were like running towards that direction. So.
Cool. I'm going to just take my final 10 feet of movement to there.
Okay.
And then I would like to. I would like to.
Okay, we're doing this.
I would like to do a rocky smash in that cone.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. As I mess with my volume.
Creatures caught in the shockwave must make a DC 17 Dexterity saving throw.
DC. Strength.
Dexterity.
Damn it.
I could make him do it, but it's on my character sheet.
6. That probably passed.
So they're knocked prone, if they may be, and they suffer 11 points of force damage.
Nice. I will knock his ass prone.
And does that shockwave cause any damage to the bush surrounding it?
Yeah, so as it kind of like impacts the ground, it causes a ripple effect. A lot of the leaves get like blown out, and there standing before you is a massive like tentacle vine like thing. It's got flowers on the top that are blooming, and you see there are several vines wrapping around dead giant sea baby otters. I don't know, and several vine whips just like screaming in pain. Let me make him up here. Visibility. Mask sensitivity. Set always visible. There you go. And you see. I'm just gonna do this because it's more fun to show everyone. Except for their otters, not people.
Oh my.
Nice.
Where did they get all the otters, Abe?
I don't know. You didn't find anyone you got here. You didn't find anyone you got here.
I don't like it.
Yes, and doing anything else?
Yeah, I just smashed the ground. It is not within my range. Bonus action. I would like to summon my echo on this side of him.
Where be your echo?
Actually,
I
would like to summon my echo right here.
Nice. Well, you kind of pointed right there. Okay, yep. Cool.
So bonus action to put it right there, and I will just look over my shoulder, make eye contact with Melandra, and just sort of nod. Table is set for salad. Course.
Good. It's good. It's real good.
Get your small fork ready. That's my turn.
Awesome. I don't know what to say to that.
Inspiration?
You know what? Yes, you can have inspiration. Why the hell not? Get your fork ready for salad. Wow. Okay, so camera's on. Do you need help for reals? Okay. Anywho, so end of your turn. You can't. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. That's cool. Let's go. Cool. Ow! Camera's on. Abuse. From behind you to your left, actually. There are several as this giant plantoid kind of like launches itself out of the plant right in front of your thingamajigger.
Yes.
And it's going to attempt to attack thrice. Cockadoodle thrice!
Hit, miss.
So it latches out, and the first one like cracks it as the other two land their blows. They're landing more on the ground as the shadow dissipates, and you hear a as it comes like roaring towards the party.
Good.
It's gonna move up
That's
here.
exactly what it was there for.
Let me just move you up here. You're up there now, okay? You don't exist, but I know you're gonna bring me right back.
Yep.
Okay, so the plant-like entity in front of you is gonna move forward, lumbering ever closer, and it's like vines are like.
It has to stand up first.
Oh yeah, it's got to stand up, so it's like. And then it slithers forward, and it is going to attack you once. Are you going to react before I do other things?
Nah.
Okay, it's going to attack you once. Oh, damn it, it's still prone. I'm pretty sure both of those missed anyway, so hold up.
Yep.
Remove thy prone. Okay, first one misses. Then it's gonna, as you're kind of like deftly launching yourself out of the way, I said attack. Wow, a second vine kind of lashes out and like a Matrix move, you kind of dodge out of the way. There. Oh, son of a bee! You just like maneuver out of the way, and it, damn it. I mean, it's cool. You did good there. Damn it. Yep. Okay, that is its turn. It was a good turn. I'm very proud of myself.
Melandra looks at Savathris and says, "What?" While she like slowly slices the hand open. For my bonus action. Ouch. That's real deep.
I feel like you do more damage to
hard on
you.
yourself.
It's never like a little 1 damage cut. It's always like 5 and 6. All right, so bonus action. Swords on fire.
How many swords glow?
To remind myself, they glow after I hit them. And then I'm gonna charge this one.
Yep.
And then slash.
Slashity slash.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Now it glows till the end of my next turn. It can't be invisible.
Oh, nice. Boop, boop.
That's what the glow is.
How many swords glow? All right, Melander, you rush up and slash. You cut open parts of long since deceased individuals, as well as vines that kind of like onto the ground. All right, do anything else?
Nope.
All right, Ishnu, you're up. The party has run around the corner, but you do see a giant plantoid kind of sloshing into the water.
All right, I'm going to move to try to get a little better view of the situation.
There's another one sloshing in the water. I guess close to the water.
All right, and I will spend a talent point to do Schism and divide my mind so I can do 2 things at once.
Oh, that's badass.
And I'll spend an additional 2 side points to summon a flaming sphere next to Plantoid 15.
Oh shit, where's my flaming sphere? I got a bear trap. I didn't mark down your flaming sphere, son of a bitch. I'll find it.
Give me
Well,
my
bear trap was pretty important.
Hi, Grin.
And then with my second action, I'm going to use an elemental blast on Plantoid 15.
Blast. Flame.
The Eldritch Blast.
Oh, their AC is crap.
Where did you want it, by the way?
I'll put it at the bottom, I guess. Yeah, there.
I put flame, and that's the only thing that came up. Maybe it was under fire? Fire. Oh, here it is. Look at it.
Yeah, there we go. There he is.
Good old fire spirit. Okay, here we go.
And then this will be fire damage, if that changes anything. Plus my rampage.
And then I need to add to that one. Okay.
And then I'm going to add that 2d4 fire effect. And then my bonus action, I will slam the flaming sphere into the Plantoid 15. Has to make a save.
Yeah.
Success, so you should take half damage. Okay.
Ouch. Ow.
That's it for me.
Okay, good. Al dente.
Okay. Finally, I think I might be able to do some things, Al. Al is going to jump up on top of the bullbird and will use her mixing spoon to... Can I say she picks up a couple of rocks along the way?
Yeah, easily. She kind of definitely runs as she grabs them, like you would imagine she did while in prison.
Makes use of her. So she's going to, she's... yes, so she is going to just fling a rock at it. So which one is this? Number 15. Hey.
Nice. Hits. As rocks careen through the air.
And a second attack with the same. As with her second attack, she's like, yeah.
Yeah,
slips
guys.
Slips on the bullbird a little bit.
Nice. Kind of lets out the last of its air with like a bagpipe deflating. All right. Al's ending your turn there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Andy Rachel, you do hear a slithering sound to your right. And Smirk, your turn. Vision blessing, see Andy. Oh, using a little fur arrow, huh? You see Grin kind of pull an arrow from his quiver. I picture them being yellow, I don't know why. With like a red tip. Nice. With a as it impacts, it lets out a creature struck with the arrow takes 1 fire damage at the start of each turn and can detect more easily. You do crit on a 19, so make sure you hold shift when you do that damage. And it would be sneak attack for sure.
It's gonna be instant death.
Grin, as you're kind of like loosing the bolt, you notice that it almost seems to get stuck for a moment, and the gears kind of like wind up tightly, and then and the bolt gets shot with a little extra force. Good call, good remembering. Hold that shift. Hold that shift. Holy shit. With several otters go flailing in the air. It's like Kermit the Frog running down the street. As the plantoid is now engulfed in a fiery red Yeah, changing it up. Fiery red fire. Yep. Fire red fire. So that's Plantoid 1. 1 per turn. Gotcha. Yep, can be detected more easily. Good. It's covered in an alchemical fire. Alright, Grin, you good? Nice. With that focus, it's like, holy shit, there it is! And he's gonna also loose a bolt. Come on, Vilgus. Damn you, Vilgus. He kind of stumbles for a moment and, like, it shoots up in the I almost said rafters, the ceiling, with a just ricochets and falls to the ground. Savathers, at the start of your turn,
Uh-oh.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't want to. Not great, Bob.
You have to meet it or beat it, right?
Yes.
Okay. No, I mean no reason. You saved, and remind me that you saved. It will make you roll that again.
Saved.
Good. Alright, you're good.
Okay. I will. Bonus action. My Echo Raver. And I will attack this thing in front of me. I did it.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Did it.
Ooh.
Not good. Oh, I still hit it. Jesus.
It's a very big creature.
Hit it on it too. 12 AC hits it.
Whoa.
I was thinking about blessing. I'm glad I didn't. You don't need it, Grin. Smash. I'll say, it is a saying where I come from. It's much more to make sense in my language. I'm done. Turn over.
I mean, like you do. All right. He's gonna take a little fire damage, and then as a bonus action, you see it like grab one of the corpses that it's maintaining, and it's gonna like throw it on the ground. And after a brief moment, it goes, and there is before you a standing little otter, and it's going to attack you. Stop moving, Papers. Hold. This music is intense. But of course, it's going to attack a made-up thing, so see if it hits. Damn it, I want you to happen now! It's a bonus action! Does this hit your shadow? Yeah! The otter reanimated, like, bites, and the shadow dissipates in front of it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, and then it's going to lash out. Oh, it's not close enough. It is going to... 5, 10, 5, 10... Okay, Otter, I need you to move, because you're going to get covered up. It probably makes it to about there. It is then going to lash out at... Can it get Filgus? Yep. it's going to lash out with a tentacle for each of you. Attack! Why did it roll so many? Who else is it attacking?
The plantoid.
It's attacking itself?
Yep.
You crazy son of a bitch.
And Filgus.
Missed itself.
Well, I guess
The only
that's
person
good
hurt
at
was-
least.
It was Smirk.
Okay. Well then, Smirk, here it comes. Here it comes. You take 8 points of bludgeoning whip-like damage. Nice. And with that, as the vine kind of wraps around your leg for a second time in this experience, you feel like a pulsate as your heart is like beating rapidly all of a sudden. And you definitely feel that there's some kind of venom in the vine, and then you push it off. Very successfully, I might add. Okay, good. Alright, that is its turn. Zombie Otter already went. Alright, this planetoid in front of you, Savathers, you see it very instinctually do the exact same thing as a reaction. I'm sorry, as a bonus action. It reaches up, but instead of throwing the otter on the ground, you see this mouthy maw open up, and it starts to devour the otter.
It's rude.
How rude. Let's see if this actually works. Yeah, and with that, and then it pulls the vine back out, and some of its tentacles start to grow back, and one of its flowers blooms up again. And then it's going to attack both of you. Tentacle attack.
Oh, sentinel attack as a reaction.
Okay, do it. Damn, son of a bitch. I mean, that's good. Okay. So as it's lashing out with its two vines, you quickly kind of bash it aside and just smash it. Its maw. And then as it's kind of retching in pain, another vine reaches out and tries to hit you. Because it gets 3. Come on. All right. End of its turn. Melandra.
Alright,
I
I'm gonna
need
slash
you to
it.
make a saving
No.
throw first.
What kind?
I've lost it. Hold. Dex. Nope. Constitution saving throw.
Oh, a much better dex.
As you kind of start to react,
I want to use
There's
my
this-
inspiration.
do it. I want to use it right now.
Ew.
Gonna use it for engine nudity.
Oh.
Yes.
That's real
Okay.
bad.
That's good. Rach, I don't know why it's always you, but so as Savantha's kind of starts to just destroy this plant in front of you, you ready your blades, and then there's this noxious odor that hits your lungs. You start to cough uncontrollably, and you find yourself. Actually, are you immune to any poison by any chance?
No.
Okay. You find yourself coughing uncontrollably before you realize you're unable to breathe, and you are currently considered incapacitated. Hold.
Wait, what do black dragons breathe?
I feel like poison.
Do they?
Hold.
Acid?
Is it acid?
I don't know.
Black
Black
dragon.
is acid, green is poison.
Oh, alright. I have resistance to acid because of my armor. That's not poison though.
Yes.
So I just don't do anything on my turn then?
Incapacity is real bad though.
Hey, god damn it.
Okay. So, I had to reread. So you are incapacitated until the end of your turn. So unfortunately, you are standing there coughing, and you almost can't breathe. And after a couple of seconds, perhaps 6 exactly, the moment passes. Well, let me see how it says it. Until the end of the turn. Is that the full turn order? Creatures
That would be
incapacitated
around.
until the end of the turn. Yeah, so you are incapacitated until the beginning of... We'll just say until your turn, because that makes more sense. You're still coughing. You're coughing a lot. Alright,
So I don't have a reaction. I'm still incapacitated.
you are incapacitated. So no. No. But you didn't run back towards the cell? Twice.
Something.
Issue, you're up.
All right. I'm going to.
I was really hoping that Savathers would fail that, just for the record. Like, really helping.
No way, Jose.
All right.
Smirk, I just saw your comments.
I'm gonna spend one
Actions or reactions.
side point. I'm gonna make a cone
Not do
attack.
actions or reactions. Isn't it?
Oh, a cone attack. Oh yeah, you can get both the otter and that guy.
And I'm gonna have to make a dex save.
I don't want to do that.
Wow, Plantoid succeeded.
That's amazing.
Damn. Wow, they both succeeded. All right,
Strong little undead otter.
all right. Let me see what happens if they succeed. I think it's. On. Okay, so I think yeah, they should take 0, but then I have an ability that if they would take 0, they just take half damage instead.
Oh, that's cool.
So they will take half of this plus rampage. So 36, they'll take half of that. So.
And what kind of damage?
Fire damage.
Wow. Yeah. As
So is that 18? I guess they'll each take 18 instead.
So 18. So there's a chance he could come back. Well, let's find out. Nope. I set a Constitution there. 17. No. So with that, the Plantoid kind of retches in pain as the zombie otter's like. There's nothing left of it. It's just a scorch mark on the ground.
And then bonus action, I will slam the flaming sphere into Plantoid 15.
Why? Leave it alone. Smash.
So take the full 11 points of fire damage.
That's nice. That's awesome.
That's it for my turn.
I realize something. Plantoid 1 should have taken 1 more point of damage last turn. On its turn. Because of Smirk's arrow. Alright, Al Dente's up.
Oh boy.
The one by you two at the bottom is looking really rough. It's like its blooms are like wilting. The one closest to her looks wounded.
Well, I think I don't know if this is gonna work, but she's going to attempt to fling a spicy egg roll at Plantoid 15.
Spicy egg roll!
So
Throw it! Throw the spicy egg roll!
So I attack and do my damage. If I hit, miss.
Oh
She'll
no,
try.
Al.
I'm gonna mark that off. She'll try again.
Nice, that one hit.
Spicy egg roll for 4 damage, and then it must. Wait, I can make it do it. Roll that. Failure. So it would be blinded. Unless it's me.
So as the egg roll kind of splatters and she kind of gives a little cheer, she realizes there's no eyes on this thing. It's a big maw and a lot of things, but you get the feeling that it maybe won't be blinded.
That's fair. Probably doesn't see to begin with. That's her turn. It can't be. It doesn't have eyes. I don't know how to fight it if it doesn't have eyes. What am I supposed to shiv?
Savanthers, what's your
Allegedly, Shiv.
what's your active perception?
Active?
Yeah, perception. Cool. 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 You definitely hear. You notice that there are. Actually, you would all notice that there definitely seems to be movement. Well, I should say anyone just the tip and smirk down kind of hear some sounds coming from all around. Now you're in a cave system, so it seems to be echoing, but there definitely seems to be like a movement of sorts. Smirk, you're up. Bogus kind of looks at you and goes, "That's the idea, we run away!" No, Smirk, no. Oh, you're still fighting. Okay. That's good. Thought we were running. Melandra? Which you don't reply for. I'm gonna go with Smirk! And he's gonna run this direction and loose a bolt at that guy. Yeah, Philgas. Alright, does a little damage. Damage-a-rooney. Savanthers. Never mind, you're immune, so your turn.
I made my thing.
You made your thing. You thinged it.
So what does Melandra look like?
She's currently she was coughing for a while, and then she's it looks like she can't breathe at the moment.
So it looks like she's about to lose her next turn.
Roll an intelligence.
Can you roll medicine?
I already lost
yeah.
my turn.
Or
I have
a
my
medicine
medicine,
check.
right?
Oh, you already lost your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, she lost her turn last time. But just roll just a medicine or an intelligence, your choice. Nice. Jesus. You do notice that the noxious odor that you did smell, but you kind of like just brushed it off, seems to be dissipating from around her, and it seems to be like going away.
Okay. Then I will
remember me.
I will. In that case, I'll just attack this thing. Attack it.
Just attack.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so close. Oh!
It had like 2 hit points. What's it look like?
Just a big overhand swing right into the mass of vegetables.
The tentacles kind of flop down to the ground. You watch as an otter drifts down the river.
Poor otters. Cool. I will summon an echo right here.
Bing! Okay.
And I've already used my action for an attack action. Am I able to perceive at all? Would that have been an action?
I will say
creatures in the bushes.
If you want to, you're gonna have to burn like your reaction because it's gonna take you a little bit of time. So you hit really quickly, but it's gonna take you more time to kind of look around and really perceive. Otherwise, roll at a disadvantage and see if you see anything. But the AC could be higher.
It's okay. I'll just burn my
Okay.
reaction. Yeah, I'll just do the reaction. Spend my reaction.
This music is intense. Okay. Yeah, so kind of training your eyes and ears, mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. You notice that you're kind of taking a moment to kind of pinpoint where the sound is, and you do instinctually remember hearing and almost feeling an entity to your right. And as you kind of like pan upwards, you see there is the same tentacle-like plantoid that is like creeping its way across the ceiling that is roughly between where you and Ishnu currently stand, but about 30 feet up.
It comes from above. My turn is over.
It comes from above.
Plantoid.
Damn you and your freaking... Alright, so it's gonna... Ishnu, does it take fire damage starting its turn next to the fire?
If it ends its turn next to the fire.
Okay. Okay. Well, I was gonna move this way anyway so I could whip several people. So it's gonna go... but it is, as for a bonus action, gonna eat another otter. Because why not? Yum, 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 yum. Oh, yeah. And then it's gonna whip out its fines. Son of a bitch. And then its third is gonna be towards your shadow. Nope. With that, it misses. This guy's dead. Alright, Melandra, you, it takes you a moment, but you kind of find your breath again, and you begin your turn as normal.
Charge up here.
I will say you also notice there's a giant tentacle monster above your head about 30 feet. You can still charge, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm still getting my charge.
Okay, charge in. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom. Nice. Nice!
And bonus action, I will. Bonus action, I will activate my other sword.
See, that's nice. Just a nice little graze this time.
Nice little graze of chopping the finger off.
Alright. Ishnu, start of your turn. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Melandra, as the pores kind of pour out, you instinctually kind of hold your breath, and you watch as Ishnu becomes the same, like, rigor mortis kind of sets in as he's coughing, and then he can't find the air. Unless you're immune to poison. Are you immune to poison?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. So unfortunately, you are incapacitated until the beginning of your next turn. I love it. Al, I need you to do the same thing. Constitution saving throw.
Whoa.
Boom, 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 ba-dum, 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 boom. Oh, shit. Okay, well, Al is immune. Saved. So Al, as the air starts to hit Ishnu and you watch him start coughing, you just instinctually are like, oh hell no, and you like stuff like an egg roll in your mouth, and you're fine. So yeah, you're good. It's your turn.
She's gonna pull out her steak knife and cleaver, and she's going to jump on top of the creature and stab it once with each of them.
Nice. Cleave!
So the cleaver is right here.
Nice. Very, very deftly cuts through. You watch as part of one of the tentacles start to like pus out a green ichor.
And for the steak knife,
Also nice.
not in my house.
She stabs into one of the flowery flowers, dealing a good amount of damage with it. And its tentacles whipping around.
I think that's it for her.
Okay. With there's a sickening kind of like as the plantoid kind of like lets go and like re-solidifies on the ground. It does take 13 points of damage as it like falls to the ground. Visibility. Bloop. And then it is going to lash out Savathrus, Ishnu, and your shadow. So this is for the shadow. Oh yeah, and it just dissipates. And then this one. Whoop. Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. Son of a bitch. I mean, it's a good thing, and it lets out a. It's like all the flowers like scream into the air. Smirk, you're up. Nice. It's pretty good damage. Pretty good damage.
Bam.
Yeah, this bolt actually kind of like goes through the wing of the bullbird and then pierces what looks to be a very big pulsating plume of plumage, foliage, and does some pretty nice damage. Yeah, 38. Nice. With that, it screams and its tentacles wave in the air. It's looking hurt. Looking to hurt.
Nice.
Philgus is going to go, okay, you seem to be better now. You sit by your side. He's going to go running up and leap on top of the bird, and he is going to stab with his short sword. Yeah, Philgus, you're doing it.
Get it, Comstock.
Comstock. Comstock killed something! So as he like leaps from the bird, one of the maw kind of opens up and he goes, "Not today!" And he like just stabs with his short sword and then kind of goes rolling off in the water. Oh, I can't swim. Good job, Philgus. I'm really proud of you. You might get a level yet. Savathers.
I have a reaction first.
Oh yes, reaction it up.
I want to use Blood Curse of the Fallen Puppet. So when 15 goes down, I'm going to amplify it. So it can move.
Amplify.
So I slash my hand and flick my blood at it as it's dying.
Mm-hmm.
And it lurches back up and lurches over to Plantoid 21. And makes an attack with a bonus of +3 to hit.
Nice. +3 to hit.
Or it turns into like marionette strings or something.
Should I be rolling? Hold on.
No, it's not a disadvantage.
Just here. Here's a
Because
D20.
it's unconscious.
We're gonna add a 5 and 3. So yeah, that definitely hits. All right, so he's gonna take 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and is he?
Yeah.
Are you freaking kidding me? It's not immune to poison? Okay, hold up. Oh my god! As the vine like latches on, and the whole creature itself is starting to become like this dark, just dying plant, and there is a like almost necrosis that leaches into the other plant, and you see like a poof of poison blast through him as it like then crumbles to the ground, dealing 11 points of damage. But at least I got to roll poison for him. That was pretty dope. And then it crumbles to the ground.
Yeah, then it's just done.
Dunzo. It's gonna into the water and slowly start to be drifting away. Nice. Okay, now it's Savathor's turn.
So the dead body's drifting away. I think I will bring my echo back.
Bring
As a
an
bonus
echo
action.
back.
I will step up. I will attack once from me and once from my echo.
Nice.
I can hardly fail.
One of these is bound to be a natural one. Or a 19. That'll do it too. Oh, nice.
Burn punch.
Maximum damage. It's looking pretty hurt.
And that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, pace myself.
Alright, Melandra, you are up.
I'm going to make my way over to this one.
Excuse me, pardon me.
I'm gonna slash.
Oh yeah. One slash.
Nice.
Ooh, 2 slash.
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
Ooh. Oh, he's looking wrecked. How do you want to do this?
Oh. Yeah, she just like it's coming through and like vaults over Ishnu and like comes down with a slash and lands and like slashes behind her. Or
Yeah.
falls on her.
Several of the arms and tentacles kind of fall to the ground as it's like trying to right itself, and eventually it just falls to the ground, otters and all. You do notice that as the plants kind of wither away, so do the otters that are still left. Yeah, wow. With that, we find ourselves in a calming, peaceful environment. Underdark.
I remember there being more last time.
He did like plants.
Is Plantoid 15 floating down the river?
It is lazily creeping down the river, yes. However, you do notice that it's starting to get out of the shallow like water, so it could very quickly pick up the pace. And you do find yourself breathing again, so you're good.
I can pull it out of the water.
Yeah, let's pull it out.
Yeah, it doesn't take too much effort. These are mostly plantoid, with a couple of dead corpses with them. But yeah, you can very easily kind of heft it onto the shore, and it does start to like decompose rather quickly.
Can I medicine check these otter bodies?
Yeah. No, Dane, they're not. Well, I don't know. We'll find out. Sabath's is gonna check. Yeah, with a 19, no, they're dead. They're definitely dead. But you notice that they seem to be crushed. Like the center part seemed to be like squeezed. Perhaps they fell down the falls and then were grabbed by these plants.
Oh no. I think they fell down the falls and were grabbed by these plants. I don't like that.
Dead otter
Why are there
falls.
so many otters? Why are there no other animals? Just otters.
And how did the name for this place come to be? Did people know that this was happening? There are so many questions.
Oh no, Dane. No.
Bronzano
Toothpaste tube.
is not a good place. I bet they know about this. I would like to walk this way a little bit to see if there's more enemies to be seen. There's a passageway.
You looking around, your perception checks, your passive perception's pretty high. But yeah, go ahead and. Yeah, nope, it's good. You do notice the same foliage that kind of blooms a little bit, lights up, and then kind of like wilts as you walk past it. But you don't see any other creatures. In fact, other than the water itself, it seems to be rather calm. Ishnu, roll perception check. Nope. I'm gonna call it something else. Hold on.
Investigation.
I feel like I gave you something. Don't you have a skill in herbology or something ridiculous? I feel like I gave you.
I don't think I ever. I have some books about plants, but I don't think I have a specific skill roll for it.
Just roll your intelligence. Okay. They're just very strange plants. They don't seem to be, at least these don't seem to be aggressive, but they definitely seem to be somewhat intelligent. Savather, so are you trying to cross that river, or are you just looking that way?
I would like to cross the river and the cliff.
Okay. Walking that direction as you put your first footstep in, it is it gets deep like immediately, like it's a slanted. So you could cross, but it's going to take some effort to do so.
I would like to summon my echo on the other side of the river and switch places with it.
You very definitely do, and you are now on the other side of the river. You son of a bee. Meanwhile, Grin, Melandra, what are you doing? Oh, just the tip is following you like a
Yeah, I want to kind of check out this tunnel over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Grin wants to sneak ahead, I'll hold back a little bit.
Grin, are you sneaking ahead? Doing a little sneakeroonies? Good. As he shouts loudly, "You want me to sneak ahead?" Yeah, he kicks like as he like quiets and starts to crouch. He kind of turns around, gives you like a wink and a smiley face. Turns around and kicks a stone down the hallway. Ishnu, what are you up to?
Ishnu is going to try to take a sample for those plantoids to study later.
Nice. Yeah. Roll your nature check, and just add 3 to it, because I don't remember
12.
what the herbology is. Yeah, you take a couple of clippings of the glowing parts as the sap kind of hits one of your hands. You do regain 1 hit point of damage. Smirk, are you sneaking down that tunnel? Going up, doing a little look-see? Okay, doing a little look-see. Hold. Okay, Grin. You vanished from that map. Oh, you son of a bee. You son of a bee. Token vision. Gonna get some token vision. There we go. Okay, Grin. As you look into this area, you see what looks to be an outcropping, several different plants. You do hear slow-moving water. You see several different plants with that same luminescent, but you don't see any movement, at least currently. Where we at? Svathers, you've crossed the river and you are making your way above that little cliff. It's about 5 to 10 feet in some places. It's steep, but you could take a moment or two and kind of get up top. And in doing so, you do notice that there is another passage that goes north of you.
There's a passage going north, I say, loudly. Although technically I could say it within anyone's brain who is within eyesight of me, within 100 feet. So,
100 feet.
Ishnu and Comstock, I would say it to in their brains. Let's say on the other side of the river there is a passage going north.
Holy shit, some voice just said there's a passage to the north.
This cannot be the first time I've done this to you.
I don't know, it's creepy. I don't like it.
So Abe, down here, there's another waterfall going down. Is that what the lights are?
Yes.
Going towards?
Roll a perception check. As you do walk down that direction, the pulsating that seems to come from the falls that you came down, and these falls, it does kind of pulsate down the river. The falls kind of open up, and it's hard to look down inside, but you can definitely tell that they fall. Definitely at distance because the roar has intensified down here. But it just seems to be like the opening is just enough that maybe it's 5 feet clearance, and then of course the water that's careening over the other side.
Okay.
Grin, are you moving forward or are you staying put? I'll come back to you. Oh, he's moving a little forward. Kind of looking in, kind of moving through the brush. You do see that there is a little bit of a water area down here, and then it looks like the passageway moves that way as well. This is great. This is good.
Splitting the party.
This is good. Split them really, really far. I'm just gonna assume that Al is with one of you. Who is she with?
I think she'd probably chill right there.
Okay. She's gonna hang out next to your shadow. I imagine Claire would actually try to talk to it multiple times.
It disappears right about now.
Oh my god, I'm all alone. All right.
I go here.
Yes, it does. It does continue. Oh, never mind. That way. He says, which with his stone, I believe. Yeah. So he on your walkie-talkie stone.
Oh, I don't hear it.
That's because he wasn't talking to you. As you kind of move around, you do see that there's another opening, and it seems like there's definitely some watery sounds going that direction, but you're not entirely sure. But there definitely seems to be. You noticed it. I'm going to move you here so you kind of see it. There seems to be another opening this direction as well. Yep. So that's the message you get. I'll say that whole thing continued. All right, Melander, what are you up to?
I'm gonna move up a little bit just to not let Smirk get too far ahead, but I'm hanging back because I am less sneaky.
Okay. Are you moving to the other map? That's the real question.
Yeah.
To the other map. Okay, let's split that party. Do it. Token vision. Gonna give you dark vision of 300 feet. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. There you go. And there you go. In the meantime, Isha, you're standing beside the bottom of this falls, top of this falls, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
And it is rather loud. What are you doing?
I guess Ishnu will try to follow after Savathris.
Okay. Are you going to cross the river there? Where are you crossing?
No, yeah, I'm gonna go further. Actually, I'll go back up to these shallows and then cross.
Okay. Yeah, it takes you a moment or two, but you're not too concerned. You do see Savathris is kind of taking his time, so you don't feel that you need to like super rush, but you do like do a jaunty pace, and eventually make your way across the shallows. The water does have a pull, but it definitely slows down at that area, and you find a nice little lip that you can kind of climb up upon, and you. In about a minute or two, do catch up with Savathris, who is kind of peering around a tunnel, kind of lost in thought.
I'll say Al probably follows Issue.
Oh, you
Seems
crossed the river?
we have a couple choices of where we could go.
Oh. Did Grin Smirk find something?
Yeah, it seems there's a passage that leads in the other direction.
It was probably wise for us to rejoin our party then.
Split up. Stay so split.
Does this dead end or does it continue?
I can look. I will go look.
Yeah.
Sneak it.
A few minutes shouldn't hurt.
Roll your stealth check. Nice. You do just because it's going to be easier to go. Bloop. You do notice that the tunnel itself. Let's see how many maps I can have open at once. Does start to like meander around, and you do kind of catch a couple glimpses of like. It could be either longer or it's opening up, but you definitely feel like this tunnel goes for a little bit. As to where it goes, you'd have to follow it to find out. As you are almost echoing with your armor walking through.
I would scout ahead at this point with my echo rather than me. So
Okay.
I would need my echo avatar, which is good up to 1,000 feet.
Okay. Does it make a noise?
No.
Okay.
No,
So
it's
I'm just gonna do this. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna find out.
It's working.
You do see that as you're looking south, there's definitely some foliage, and you do see that same like glow forming, kind of almost like a wave pattern along the bioluminescent plants. And if you want, you can kind of move around, and I'll tell you if you see things, or you tell me how far you want to go. And judging by the quick kind of look in this area, there seems to be like maybe where floods have cut open part of the cavern, because this seems to be like a dried up almost riverbed that has cut open and cut through along the top. And then there does seem to be like an opening more south of you.
All right. Look around. Aha, I see. I'm actually gonna backtrack a bit.
As Savathis goes moving around, Ishnu, are you and Al just kind of hanging tight?
Yeah, I think I'll just kind of wait for Savatras to come back and report, and then when he gets back, I'll use my sending stone to report what he found to the rest of the group.
Okay. Savathis.
Have we checked either direction for like tracks or sign of recent passage?
You haven't. You could roll a nature check if you'd like, or an investigation, your choice.
Yeah, I think like once Melinda realizes there are two possibilities, we should figure out which one looks traveled.
Savathis, roll an. Actually, just what's your active perception? Your passive perception. There we go. Got there. Nailed it.
18.
18. So, as you get closer to what seems to be like almost like a underground glen, there seems to be like a chittering that was happening. It was hard to kind of pick up until you walked into this area, but as soon as you got to about there, the chittering just stops completely. The glowing plants seem to almost freeze where they are.
Huh. Like they were moving before?
Yeah, there was like almost like a gentle sway, and the lights were like, blooming and unblooming, wilting. I don't know. But yeah, as soon as you kind of walked foot into there, the chittering kind of stops, and so does the movement. Melandra, once I find your map, you do notice. Shit, where's your map? Here it is. I have to follow the map and find out where you'd go, because that's what I said I'd do, and then you're gonna go. Okay. Yeah, da da dee dee. I'll go to here. Okay. You do not see. I take that back. You do see some tracks. They seem to be kind of almost like scuff marks in the dirt. Not necessarily like a footprint per se, but almost like something kind of moved through this area. Some of it seems to just be almost like a snake, where it had that like rotation where it hits every now and again and doesn't hit. But it doesn't seem to be like a humanoid. It seems to be more like a creature's that's moved through.
Okay.
Savathras.
If I'm adjacent to Ishnu, I would just pass on. There are strange plants in the next chamber, and at least one way out so far.
And you do see that opening seems very large to the south of you. There are several plants that you can see. The blooming has kind of stopped altogether. Well, I'm looking at something. Ishnu, are you doing anything while you wait?
Nope.
Okay. Savathras, what does your shadow continue to do?
It's gonna poke into that chamber just to see how big it actually is.
Okay. As you get to like here-ish, it not by movement, because you don't actually step on it, but there are several spores that kind of dissipate. but nothing seems to happen. Just almost like a greenish yellow thick cloud is created and kind of hangs there for a moment.
They're plants with spores.
You do then hear like
Similar sounds to what we heard in the last battle.
no. This is what you heard before you walked into the room.
Huh. I think there may be creatures in here. Maybe they're talking to each other. Do not understand the words. Is it in primordial, Abe? Is there language in primordial?
No.
Okay.
Hold.
Yep, I'm gonna go out that one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go bloop. And I'm gonna go.
Those maze guys.
Okay. Back to Grin and Melandra. It's been a couple of minutes. Melandra, you notice the tracks. Grin, what are you up to? And Melandra, you do see Grin at this point, so you could actually catch up to him if you wanted to as well, as he ducks around the corner. As you creep your way through, okay, make sure I'm following my own maze correctly. Oh damn it! I'm gonna give you the sight beyond sight. Talking vision, 300 feet, no vision. Okay. As you walk into a rather large room, it is it's interesting. The room kind of like spins like the top of, is it Devo's head, where it's like spins upwards. At the bottom there is a rather still pool, and then it like you can see it like winding upwards. There are several plants with that same bioluminescent kind of appearance, and they all seem to kind of sway a little bit in a breeze, and glow ever so faintly. Melandra. More glowy plants. Oh, okay. You hear Smirk kind of whisper quietly in your direction.
All right, I will move up a bit.
You ran right into that wall.
Boom.
There we go. Do you follow after him?
Is there another passage that goes off this way?
Yeah, as you kind of walk around the corner, kind of looking to see where Grin went, it does slope down for a little bit, but then there is distinctly a different words. Passage. Nailed it.
Right. I'm gonna give. I don't know, Grin sent that message. So I'll go ahead and move on to the next map.
Okay.
We're getting so spread out.
I love it. I love everything about it. Ishnu, you and Al have been there probably for about 5 to 10 minutes at this point, as you're kind of waiting. Savathers' real body is still there, and he's been giving you like a play-by-play of what's happening. But in the meantime, what are you doing?
Where's Ilgus?
You know what?
He's gone.
He was with you. He was with you.
Is he gone?
He's not with you. Token vision, 300 feet.
It's my job watching.
Melandra. There we go. Okay. Sorry, Ishnu. You've been standing there. It's been quiet, other than real Savathras's. Which here, let's move.
Yeah,
make
Ishnu is
Savathras
just reporting what Savatras is saying to the rest of the group. And then he'll speak in like normal voice to Savatras and say, perhaps we should try to meet up with the others. It's been some time.
Savathras will, about halfway through that sentence, say, "The next chamber has a spiraling path that leads down through some more plants, it looks like," and doesn't respond in any other way to your voice.
You get, that's right.
Oh, I love it.
Ishnu's just
It
going
has
to kind
been
of
some time. Do you think maybe I should come back?
Issue's just gonna stare at the body of Savathrus, like, and then he'll just kind of like twiddle his thumbs and keep an eye out on the rest of the chamber to see if anything pops up.
Yeah. Roll a perception check. Nice. Yeah, actually, it's relatively quiet down here, and almost peaceful, even with the waterfalls. But yeah, other than that, you don't notice anything. The bioluminescence still kind of bloom up around you, but nothing out of the ordinary. More out of the ordinary. Savathras, how are you moving your shadow closer into that room, or are you hanging tight?
No, I think I was actually thinking it was going to be a little bit of a long journey as well. Two chambers seems like fair, so I think he's going to snap back to his body anyways.
Okay. Smirk, roll a perception check.
Or do I see an exit out of this room before I snap back? Actually,
You currently don't, actually.
Okay.
Smirk, as you kind of look around, you see a shadowy visage of Savathras up on a landing above the lake.
Oh shoot! I see our friends. Wait, Filgus isn't with them. Is he with you, Ishnu? Do not answer that. I cannot hear you.
Ishnu knows that Savathrus won't be able to hear him, but he answers anyway. He says, "No, Filgus is not here. Body of Savathrus."
Poke my forehead if Filgus is there.
Ishnu does not poke the forehead.
Savathras will just point. The Savathras' echo will just sort of point in the direction from whence he came. And we'll wait for them to come to him, I guess.
Smirk, Melandra, what are you doing? Oh, and Smirk, you also notice that this plant has, this room has the plants you've been seeing, but also rather large mushroom-like growths throughout the chamber. Like enormous size mushrooms, not just like your run-of-the-mill mushrooms. Big mushrooms. So Smirk, having looked around, says to you, Melandra, I think we should turn back. There's a lot of spores, big spores everywhere. We should probably turn back.
Where's Filgus?
Ah, shit. He also shrugs.
Should have murdered him last night. All right. Well, we should assume that Gideon knows we're here then.
That sneaky son of a bitch.
Do I know if Savathers' echo can hear me?
I don't know. Would she know? I don't know. That's
Do we know how this works?
slip of the
I
dick.
said that I could perceive. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I
Okay.
said that the first time I used it.
So then I will call up to Savathers' echo and say, ask the others if Philgus is with them. Never mind, you can't hear them talk. Tell them Philgus isn't with us.
The others do not have Philgus. I hope he is okay.
Oh, excuse me.
We should regroup and find him.
We should regroup and find him.
Ishnu turns to Al and says, "You got all that?"
I will blink, and my echo disappears from the spory spiral room. And I will wait, and I will say, I followed paths until apparently we rejoined with the others from the other path. But there was one path I did not follow, which was a large chamber full of trees and also maybe talking animals or monkeys or maybe trees. But something was talking.
So we have one large path that seems to join back upon itself, and then another side path.
I believe so. It was a large chamber that I did not venture into deeply.
Yeah, I think as soon as Savathers' echo disappears, we just need to start like double moving each person.
I've not seen Philgus in this main chamber, so I'm not sure where he could have escaped from unless there is some other unknown passage.
I will call out to the chamber around us and say, Mr. Comstock, are you here? If you are hiding because you are scared, you can show yourself. The enemies are gone.
Roll a persuasion check. Everyone else was returning, right? Because I'm just going to drag you onto the map where you belong, because
Yep,
this
we're
makes
booking
it
it.
easier. Nice. So as Smirk returns to the chamber, he hears you shouting and shouts back. Bloop. Okay, I think. Oh nope, needs bathrooms. Bloop. Let me close this other stuff. Bloop. Bloop. Yeah, there's no reply. The chamber kind of echoes your words for a moment and then quiets down. Oh, I didn't give you guys fucking dark vision.
Hmm.
Bloop. Bloop.
I do not think he is in this chamber. I was very persuasive. I hope.
Well, I suppose we will see him when we see him next.
Last time he ran away, it wasn't so bad.
I'm not convinced that he is as much of a threat to us as Melandra and Smirk seem to be, but I suppose we will find out.
Melinda thinks most things are a threat to her. Oh, hello, Melinda. I did not realize you're right here.
So as the party reconvenes, deciding which way Grace Foster is man. Deciding which route that they best should take. I think that's a good place to stop. Plus, then it's going to really be a maze because you guys will be like, what the fuck? I don't remember where to go. So this is where we're going to stop.
Yeah, I think my direct. I don't know how many passageways did you leave behind unexplored?
1.
We also left one unexplored. There was a large chamber with, I think, talking monkeys. I'm pretty sure it was talking monkeys.
There's also the possibility of just going down the river, right? Like there's another passage.
Oh, that is very.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
think about
it would fit. You're just not sure how far it goes.
And if anyone would survive.
So, not talking monkeys. Says Grin. I'm the narrator.
It seems like we have two options as far as passageways that are unexplored, plus a very possibly dangerous and out of control way. I would choose one of the not out of control ways before we chose the out of control way, because
I
once we go
agree.
down the river, we may not be able to come back.
Abe, how is it muddy down here? Like, could we theoretically find Filgus's tracks? Or is it just like dry rock?
So there are parts that are like dry rock. There is some muddy places because I mean it definitely feels like during rainy seasons this place floods. So yeah, you could possibly look for tracks. Do you want to, as you were moving back, do you want to roll an investigation check to see if you find anything?
Yeah, because I want to see if we can figure out where Filgus went.
Yeah. Yeah, and anyone else wanting to look too. I've already rolled for Filgus.
What are we rolling for this?
I would assist you, and I have guide. I'll give you guide.
Investigation.
Oh, yeah. That's my jam. Ba-boom. 32 investigate.
Oh, wow. So as you guys are talking, and Melandra kind of storms off looking for just the tip, several of you guys kind of follow. Ishnu, it is only you that notice there is just a faint couple boot prints that go in this direction that don't seem to meet any other of the party's boot prints, and they seem very fresh. But there's only a couple of them. They're very faint because even though you rolled a 32, he got a nat 20.
On a
So
sneak the hell away from us check?
maybe. So that plus 4, that totally helps. So you at least see a direction. He went that way, but the tracks disappear very quickly. I need to mark that down that you know which direction he's going.
He is frightened.
Southwest. J22.
And the best way to make him an enemy is to treat him like an enemy. But what I know of him at the last time I saw him is that he is frightened and confused.
All right. Anything else anyone wants to do before we call it?
I'm good.
Okay.
Say we tighten our straps, check our laces,
and dive in. Okay, so it sounds like. Which path did you guys decide? Did you actually decide one? If not,
I assume we're
going to be tempted to follow after Filgus. If nothing else, Filgus is going where we want to go because he's getting pulled where we want to go. So if nothing else, we follow the trail for Filgus.
All right, so we're gonna tentatively head Ottergrave Falls, Baltum.
Hi, Dane.
Hi, Dave. 1, 5, follow Felgus. Okay, awesome. I mean, ultimately, do whatever you want. But at least I have where the party thinks they might go. Awesome. Well, I figure we'll keep it short. Dan, I'm sorry you feel like crap. Stop it. And,
Quit smoking.
yeah, geez, Dane, come on. But yeah, that's where we'll end tonight.